The power of his dream brings you here. His man, Sean Carlard.
So the one for today is complete communication, connecting to create a common understanding between people. Now, communication, there's communication completely. If you hear a big explosion, that is communicating something to you. So you're going to get a feeling, I need to run, I need to scream, I need to hide, I need to fall down. But that explosion can just be a speaker from a car or a backfire from a car, but it is communicating something to you. It's a loud noise, you need to be scared, you need to run, fright and flight. If a person slaps their hand on the table while they're speaking to you, all of a sudden you get a fright, they are communicating, and you go, is that person angry with me or they're just excited? So you now got to interpret that. So communication is normally one-sided. So I'm sitting now and I'm communicating to you. And as we've learned this morning, you've got to be very careful as to what you say, because people can misinterpret and they can hear it incorrectly. So if a person, and we have communicators, they stand on stage, they're very charismatic, they articulate correctly, they dress all fancy, and they have massive credentials, then we think, okay, well, then if I don't understand what they're saying, then there must be something wrong with me because they're the clever one. No. That is just a person communicating. But complete communication is when you and I understand the same information the exact same way. Now people say, oh, this person doesn't listen. Then I go, well, have you explained it to them correctly? Because your job as the initiator of the communication, it's your job. It's my job to create understanding and to bring clarity. Now, you don't have to agree with me. That's not the point of communication. The point of complete communication is that you understand the color red like I understand the color red. Can you remember what my favorite color was? Now, let's see. When we did interpersonal skills, I taught you parts of complete communication, right? So complete communication is understanding the same information the way I understand it. So I'm going to recap and let's see if you can remember what it is, and let's see if I actually communicated correctly. So I did say to you that my favorite color was blue. Then I did say what the name of my favorite color is. Can you remember? A law that governs you as a servant leader is, are you completing your communication to people? So in other words, do they understand the information the exact same way as you understand the information? If they don't, you have to go back and ensure that before you can discipline them, before you can moan at them, did you explain it completely in a way that they can explain it back to you the exact same way? No broken telephone. And a lot of people, including myself, I've got to go back and go, I didn't explain it correctly. I just didn't. So I have to take it on my shoulders to go back and do it.
The power of his dream brings you here. His man, Sean Carlard.